It is now my pleasure to ask Board Chair Scott Evans and Provost Sunil Ahuja to bring Dr. Andrew Braun forward for the installation and pledge of service.
Thank you, Dave. Dr. Braun, I speak for the entire Board of Trustees when I say we have the utmost confidence in your leadership and vision for the future of Shawnee State University. As trustees, we value your commitment to the community and appreciate the entrepreneurial skills you bring to the presidency of this institution. At this time, by virtue of the authority conferred upon me as chairman of the Board of Trustees, I now declare you the 8th president of Shawnee State University with all the duties, rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining to that position. The board urges you to continue to build upon the incredible momentum you have gained in strengthening the institution academically, financially, and culturally. We trust that you will keep the success of our students, the community, and our core mission at the center of every decision made. In witness whereof I confer upon you the medallion of this high office.
Everybody up here. One of the biggest challenges of this new role is the cap. So we do it just to be a little more comfortable, but I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all of you taking part in this ceremony today. Just a few comments, and I was going to start with some thank yous, but I got a note just to speaking of college, let you know I've got some people keeping me honest and humble. My college roommate, who's a good buddy of mine, who happens to be named Buddy, sent me a text just before I came up here that said, I'm thinking of you on this very special day. Make the most of it. It's momentous. It's not every day that Taylor Swift drops a new album. That's what. Keep it real. But thank you very much, Chairman Evans, and to all the Board of Trustees. Shawnee State University is a very special place. You all know that. I consider it an absolute privilege to serve as 8th president. I'm grateful for your confidence and support, and I take the responsibility very seriously. Some thanks to Senator Johnson. I really appreciate you taking part and appreciate those kind words. I did hear the senator say he's going to bring a lot of money to Shawnee State and San Diego County, so that's I appreciate how much the university appreciates the support of the state and the partnership. We take that seriously as well. I want to mention past presidents. Dr. Rita Rice Morris wanted to be here. She could not be here due to some issues in her family, but she does plan to come back. And Dr. Jim Chapman, President Chapman, also had a conflict. They'll be together with us late in the summer, and we'll have an event. I hope many of you can come back and we can kind of get all the presidents back together. I do want to acknowledge President Jeff Bauer and Gerald. You guys want to step up and say that? Thank you very much for being here. To the board and the foundation board, your volunteer time, your expertise, you leverage your networks for us, you advocate tirelessly, all for the expansion of our mission. To the faculty, I always find it interesting that we always kind of refer to the faculty as this big monolithic group, but you heard Senator Johnson refer to individuals who touched his life and shaped his career, and you all are the names that students from today we'll be talking about tomorrow, and in 5 years, and in 10 years. And I want you to know how much I have appreciated the opportunity to get to know you over the past several months. We have a lot more getting to know to do and a lot of opportunities to work together. But I thank you as the faculty, but I also recognize you individually and appreciate more than you know everything that you do to make Shawnee State University the great institution that it is. I want to thank administrators and staff. We've got a great leadership team. We've got a great management team. We have great support staff. We have maintenance workers. We have just a team from top to bottom, A to Z, that cares about this institution, its grounds, its people, and it really is a great family to work with. To the students who fill classrooms and lecture halls and Zoom screens and all those things, you all bring unique backgrounds and challenges and aspirations, and you complete this place, this community, with your own piece of yourself. And it's a self that grows through inquiry and discovery, and the university is a different and a better place for every one of you that comes through our walls. To the alumni, I know we have some alumni advisory board members in place and former board members. All of you make up this university. We're not a set of buildings. As the senator said, we're a community that comes together. We come together to advance the region and its people. And each of us has countless stories of impact we can share about how Shawnee State has touched our lives and touched the lives of people we know for the better. We all understand the transformative impact of higher education and the opportunity that Shawnee State University provides for so many. Grateful to all of you for making this such a special place. We have few opportunities to recognize and publicly acknowledge families, so at the risk of being self-indulgent, I'm going to do that. I want to say thanks to my family, my mom and dad, or Betsy, they're here. You want to stand up, just wave and say hey. You give them a little love when you get home. To Rebecca and my children, Andrew and Ellie, and I haven't heard William. He might be around here.
He just left.
He's a counselor. Thank you. And Rebecca's family is here as well. The Clevengers. It means a lot to have you all here. You all put up with a lot the last several years. I can be a bit of a handful every now and again, but I've got a family that's unbelievably supportive. You've always, been nothing but gracious and pushed me and supported my work professionally and here at Shawnee State. And I also have some aunts and cousins who are in. I think it's worth noting that we're all connected to my grandmother and grandfather. Pat and Bill Richards, many of you knew. My grandfather was on the board at OU Portsmouth way back in the day. My grandmother was a student, a graduate of OU Portsmouth, and then also served on the board of trustees here, as well as the foundation board. And they're both part of that generation that the senator was talking about that worked across the aisles, worked with the university's founder, Vern Reif, saw Southern Ohio as a very unique place with lots of potential, but they also recognized the risk. After manufacturing moved out, it was down an interstate of Southern Ohio falling behind, and they recognized how critical building this institution was to the future. So like so many of you, they intentionally invested in Shawnee State as a path to prosperity. And we're at another crossroads in a way, with a new revolution, an AI revolution upon us, and I share the opinion that guided those earlier generations that Shawnee State is critical to the future of Southern Ohio. We're called upon to reinvent ourselves, to meet these new workforce needs, to meet the demand for graduates, to support advanced manufacturing and healthcare, high-tech fields, and to respond to nearly every sector in life with strong math and communication skills. And we must commit as a community to harnessing the full power of this institution through our teaching and our research, through our students and our graduates, through our partnerships, and through our programs to advance the region through innovation, collaboration, and learning. And so just a few quick comments on those 3 points. On innovation, we're all part of this great revolution going on right now unfolding before us. And like the Industrial Revolution and the digital revolution before us, the AI revolution is going to change work, but also humanity forever. And if I may quote de Tocqueville from 200 years ago in Democracy in America, he said, "I can't help fearing that men may reach a point where they look on every new theory as a danger, every innovation as a toilsome trouble, every social advance as a first step toward revolution, and that they may absolutely refuse to move at all." It is up to us in this room to make sure that our region does not refuse to move. We must continue to progress forward We must investigate new theory, embrace innovation, foster socioeconomic advancement of our people so that the communities and families of Southern Ohio are not left behind as the world changes around us. I'll be working this summer with faculty and industry partners to establish a new college of business and engineering. It'll provide a framework for investments in the C.H. Luke School of Business, our engineering technology programs, including cybersecurity, computer science, and the addition of advanced manufacturing programs. With the right investments, we can not only support existing industry and workforce needs, but we can attract new businesses to this region. On collaboration, all of us gathered here today are evidence of the potential that Shawnee State holds to convene people and resources for positive collective action. There is power in working together. We cannot be ignored if we set aside old divisions and focus on community needs. In a few short weeks, we'll officially announce the creation of the College of Health and Human Services at Shawnee State University. The development directly responds to calls from healthcare providers and policymakers to deliver social work degrees and credentials in mental and behavioral health, as well as produce more nurses and frontline allied health professionals. We're working directly with our K-12 partners to expand the number of teachers and other school-based professionals. And just as important, we're exploring ways that our School of Education can be a resource to provide other forms of support to a very stressed community of K-12 schools throughout rural Ohio. On learning, Warren Buffett said, the more you learn, the more you earn. That's something that Jim Farmer puts in all of our admissions materials. It's a feature of our recruitment. It's a key to being a productive citizen. But it was Einstein who said, the more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. To accept that is to embrace the constant inquiry that makes us human and is really the key to a productive life. As technology continues to advance, and you've all heard me talk about the robots that are coming, it's going to happen. Critical thinking, inquiry, discovery, it will be increasingly important. It's what sets us apart and what defines us and defines humanity. We must invest in high-quality programs that foster thinking and inquiry. We must attract and retain our best and brightest talent to live and work in Southern Ohio. In our College of Arts and Sciences, we have outstanding natural science and biomedical programs. We're nationally ranked in game design. I know I'm leaving some out, but to make a point here, our lab facilities yet have not been updated since I took classes here as a high school student back in the 90s. We are now raising the funds necessary and with the assistance of the state to renovate these labs so that students in Southern Ohio can have access to the very same modern equipment that students use in Columbus, in Cincinnati, and in Cleveland, and all around the rest of the state. We're also investing in our honors program, our Shawnee Scholars program, and our new presidential scholarship to provide low or no cost admission to keep the best and brightest students from Southern Ohio in Southern Ohio. And speaking of keeping talent in Southern Ohio, I have to mention athletics. We're building teams and recruiting pipelines that have more opportunities for local student athletes to compete in championship caliber college athletics right here in Southern Ohio. Working with the city, we have plans to develop the complex that houses Branch Rickey Park and Spartan Stadium, and build facilities for soccer, track and field, baseball, and softball. These facilities will enhance not only our varsity programs, but will provide opportunities for us to work with youth and summer leagues all across the Midwest. We have tremendous potential to leverage this institution and this community toward a brighter future where our children have hope, opportunity, and a clear path to leading happy and healthy lives while building prosperous families. I appreciate the opportunity to work with you in the years to come to make that happen, and look forward to building our future in Southern Ohio through innovation, collaboration, and learning together. Thank you.